Yeah, hello, teacher.
Hello, sir. It's already the midweek. It's Wednesday. How did your day go?
Yeah, today I was the normal day. It was a normal day, just to working and went back home earlier than other days before today is the family day. It's a
Mm-mm.
Wednesday, so I have I had dinner with my family in my house.
Mm-mm.
So it's just normal, nothing special. It's good.
It is. All right. And how about well, last time, or I guess that was last week when you told me that you have your boss gave you another job, or your boss wanted to have or wanted to give you another job, so that means you don't have to work with your coworker who is making a lot of mess because she is going to work with another person. So
Oh
does
yes, correct.
yeah,
So
does that mean you're
alone.
working alone now?
Yes, no, I working alone now. Actually working. I'm supposed to working on other people,
Mm-mm.
but um, anyway, the work is separated because we have R&R. We had each R&R role and responsibility. We
Yes,
called it
that's
R&R,
right.
R&R, yeah. So and I will cooperate with other people. That's close with me. Uh, they are close with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. Right. And
Mm.
you don't have to work with her anymore, so the work is less stressful.
Yes, less stressful about the personal relations, some other conflict. It's very good, but
Exactly.
yeah, uh, well, actually, I was teaching her, and she worked for other people who I like, I don't like, I hate.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's a
True.
bad. I just waste my time to teaching her.
Right.
Mm.
True. Well, the good thing is you don't have to work with her anymore.
Yes. The problem is not her problem, just the some other people who,
Yes.
yeah. But I think she is a kind of cheating. He because the two people's relations are not good, but she what both of me and the guy.
She
Can
wants
you?
to work both with both people, like she wants to work with you and the other guy.
Yeah, I described the relations. This is me,
Uh-huh.
and the other people is I we are we have argument, but I
Yeah.
teach teach her. She's
You
a
taught
new
her.
yeah taught to her. She because she is a new employee,
Yes.
but I teach her about work
But
each other.
she
Yeah. So I want to prohibit this one, but she didn't. So I was angry about that because I taught her about
yes, right.
my job and my kind of properties.
Ah.
Yes, but she works for other people who, who I hate.
um.
So I really hate this situation. So I sent her to him.
Ah.
Yeah. So now this is. Actually, she moved to here and work for him, and we are as we align the game or
Mm.
you align newly like this.
Ah. Are you going to have another new employee to train?
No, just coworkers.
Just
And
coworker.
yeah, my working is kind many categories.
Yes.
So yes, my main job is with other people's, but
Mm.
yeah, it's some kind of weird. I'm a software. As you know, I'm a software engineer, and software is interface many other functions.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Ah,
so I did a new this. We are actually we are the same kind of part, the part, a small part.
you
But
you are in
yeah,
the same department
yeah. So I sent to her, and I moved in, and I work with the other guys. So like this.
with the other guys. Yes.
Yeah. So we.
Um. All
It's,
right. Well.
it's not
Oh, it's
easy.
hard. I know, right? True. Because you are in the same department, so you can still see them every day, although you don't have to work with them. And the fact that you are now working alone, you can still see them working.
Yeah, I really want the window we discussed is just the one, but actually the window is two. But this is opinion is not synchronized. So
Ah,
yeah, but as I mentioned, the direction is so different.
it is.
Yeah,
Ah,
so she didn't follow me,
right, right. That's true.
even though I talked to her.
Her.
But
Yes.
yeah, so I think it's not fair.
I know. It's really hard. It's like teaching someone, but in the end, that student doesn't recognize you, and it hurts. As a teacher, it hurts.
Yes, I
So
have a little hurt.
I
Yeah, I
know.
heard about that. So I think I believe people in easily.
Oh, so now so now you're not going to trust people easily because of that?
Yeah, this is what I get this situation.
Ah, I know.
Yeah, how to say in Korean?
Mm-mm.
Uh, 교- it's just a lesson where I
It
get
is.
yeah.
Yes, it's the lesson that you got and you learned. You've
Mm.
learned. You have learned because of what happened.
Yeah, I need to protect my intelligent
Yeah.
properties. Yeah,
Proper. Yes.
properties. Yeah, because we are software engineer, we make the intelligent properties.
Ah, intellectual properties.
Oh yeah,
You
inter.
share
Mm,
intellectual
oh,
properties. So you have intellectual property rights. Yes, you have.
yes, intel. Oh, in, intellect.
Mm-mm.
Intellect. Yeah. Yes, correct. We just call it IP. It's
IP.
simply, yeah,
Yes.
simply.
Ah, right. So you taught her that too. That's why you got hurt because you taught her. I mean,
Yeah.
you taught that student all the things that all the things that you did and all the things with your intellectual property.
Yes,
Yes.
totally correct. Like that.
Ah,
So I had to protect my IP to use the my direction,
right.
but it's a kind of I think it's a kind of cheating. So
Oh, um, it is. Well, I hope that she does not. I hope that she doesn't share it to others out of respect to you. I hope that she still has respect to you, and I hope that she doesn't share it to others.
yes, because actually this is just the property of my companies,
Mm.
but I have a right to decide to when it be opened
Yes,
or
right.
shared. The timing is my right, right?
It is. It is.
Yes, before the sharing to others, but she before that she before that this guy asked her to know about that because she want to the information to
Mm.
give our customer, but I want to share my property to customer before it's completed.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, it's just a prototype of the yeah, it's a kind of prototype and it have many limitations.
Mm-mm.
It's not completed, but maybe
Oh,
the customer ask it urgently. I think it's not urgent. Customer customers are always said it is urgent. It is very,
it is. They do.
yeah,
They do.
yeah. So we have to synchronize our schedule and the plan, but the because of this guy's role is talking with customers and
Mm.
and pass the information to the engineers like me.
Mm-mm, that's right.
Yeah, but the guy tried to control engineers directly. I
Oh.
think it's uh how to say hmm, oh yeah algor oh work on uh, uh, ah allegation.
This is some. How do you spell that, sir?
Ah, this is right. I don't know.
Arrogation, which means, what does it mean, sir?
um, so overwrite.
Override.
Yeah, it's he did. I think he doesn't have the right to control engineer directly. But
Right, right. True.
yeah,
That's
because
true.
we have another boss. We type of another we are department boss there, so
Mm-mm.
she should ask him, and then
Mm.
she control us, and then I will discuss with her and decide to share or not. But she directly, and my boss didn't care about this situation. She's very busy
Right, right.
because of something like other working.
Yes, other
So
matters.
yeah, this is the main problem. He
Yes,
didn't
right.
care. He didn't care anymore. Nothing. Didn't care. So
Yeah.
yeah, I had a very hard time last month.
Ah, so
But
that's what
nowadays
happened.
I'm very comforting. I'm good. I'm fine.
That's good. That's good. Yes. So now you're able to do your job alone and you have a new set of jobs or you have a new set of responsibilities to finish, right?
Yes, just I decided to leave at the part. It is
Yes.
yeah, it's easy, but
It
yeah,
is.
I think it's
Right.
easy because the people who don't like should gone. Eh? How to say it's a kind of Korean saying.
Yes. Well, as long as they are not affecting your work or as long as they are not making you feel stressed stressed or as long as they are not stressing you out or they are not pressuring you, um I think you can still do the work and I think the environment is still healthy.
Yes, but anyway, unfortunately, so my boss and other people think I make this bad situations. So
Oh, your boss thinks that?
yeah, I guess that because
Ah.
Cause if I agree this guy's, if I agree this guy's opinion, but there is no problem. Just but there's no people who work for that.
Mm-mm.
But I have many workloads at the
Yes.
time. So if I follow that, so I get the credit about that, but I can't accept this situation. So I boycott about that.
Yes. Ah.
Yeah, I need the time to do what your customer ask. Is my answer, but she didn't accept that. So yeah, so
So,
it's the problem. But the other people who don't know this situation in detail, so I guess they think I have problem.
I know it
Yeah,
is.
it's not bad. It's so bad. Well,
Yes, it is a challenge. It is a difficult trial at work, and you have to face it every day. Like you have to do it every day. And the thing is, um, you were not able to avoid that, or you couldn't avoid that because it was part of your job, and you had to
mm,
work with her.
uh,
So,
yes, at the time. So I was warning about that, but she did not always uh organize.
she did not organize.
Yeah, it is not organized about that. So she's
Yes.
yeah, she's a fool. Yeah, just the M, just uh 욕심. Just I think she was very greedy.
Yeah, greedy.
Yeah, she's
Yes,
greedy. So
she was.
yes,
True.
she got some benefits about that. So it's not fair. Oh
True.
yeah. Anyway, 뭐지?
Mm.
oh yeah, last class you gave me some homework about the topics, three topics.
Yes,
Yeah, I just think
SID.
about this, but I didn't enough time to think and writing something. So I, so I want to brainstorming with you to
Mm-mm.
construct my three lines because I have many contents, the individual contents. For example, describe
Mm.
to describe my home. I have
Yes.
yeah, in my house I have three rooms and two bathrooms and big living room, kitchen. But I have no idea how to construct the storyline. It's,
Ah, I
yeah,
see.
so I wanna brainstorming with you how
Mm-mm.
to construct it makes funny or some interesting.
Ah, all right. Well, if you're going to say, well, you're right. If you're just going to say my house has 3 rooms, and then if you're just going to go there directly, it doesn't sound fun or it doesn't sound interesting. Your
Yeah,
answer,
correct. Yes.
yes, is very plain. That's right. So, if you're going to say, or if the OPIC question is about your house, let's say, the question for today is, where do you live? Can you tell me about your house?
Mm,
So, where do you live? Can you tell me about your house? All right.
yes.
So, sir, um, on the top of your head or without any preparation, could you try to answer that, sir, in 5 sentences?
Five sentences.
Mm-mm.
And I took. Oh, 잠깐만 어디 갔지?
Mm-mm.
wait a moment.
Mm-mm.
So for this, 어딨지? 음, and 어, 어떤 소리였지? 음, yeah. For, for this class, I take my picture of my house in daytime. Yeah, this is my living room. So
Okay.
how to describe. And
Okay. So you have first you have to tell me the city where you live. So I
ah,
live. Mhm.
uh, I live I lived in Suwon City
Mhm.
nearby my company,
All right. Good.
and yeah, and in detail.
And then you're going to mention the floor or the location of your apartment. On what floor do you live? On what floor do you live?
Okay, and I lived in the apartment, 15th floor. To make the expressions.
I live on the
On the
15th.
15th floor in Swan City, 15th floor of apartment, or I'll
Okay.
say my place is on 15th floor on in apartment in Swan City nearby my
Oh,
company.
good. Good, good.
Oh, yes. Oh, then so in my house, I have big window, so I can see around of the our hometown of my hometown. Oh,
Now that you mentioned the floor, you
yes.
can go directly and describe the inside or the interior layout of your house. So how many rooms and how
Mm.
many how many bathrooms, or is the living room something like that. So anything about your house.
Oh yes, in my house, I it has 3 rooms and 2 bathrooms,
Mhm.
and one kitchen room, and the kitchen and the living room are bond, bonded.
And the living room is
Yeah, living room and one living room and one kitchen.
okay. And then give me a reason why, or give me one statement to one statement to finish your answer. Or let's say, why do you like living in this apartment?
Ah, yes, and because I live on the 15th floor, my house is very bright, and I can see the night scene and the scene a beautiful light scene, a beautiful scenery at night. So
Very good. Okay.
yes.
All
Oh,
right.
it's not easy. I already just live here, but I don't know how to.
All
Mm,
right. Okay. So that's about it. You mentioned where you live,
okay.
where your apartment is located.
Mm,
So on the 15th floor of an apartment building, and then you
yeah.
mentioned the parts of your house, the rooms, and the living room, and then the last one would be the reason why you like living in this apartment. So, since I live on the 15th floor, I can see the beautiful scenery at night. That's a very good way to end your sentence.
Oh
So,
yes. Oh, good.
yes, it is. It is very good. So, try to do it again, sir. So, let's say you're going to answer this question again. Where do you live? Can you tell me about your house? And start.
Yes, my company is located in Suwon City, so I have to live in Suwon apartment in Suwon City. And uh, my place is on 15th floor of my apartment, and and there are three rooms and two bathrooms and one kitchen and big living rooms in my
Mhm.
house.
Mhm.
And because of my flat is on 15th floor, I can see the beautiful scenery at night. So
All right.
I like my house.
Very good. There you go. See? So,
Oh,
um,
it's not easy.
I think you have the idea, sir. I think you know how it works. But then you're just hesitating because you have a lot of things in mind. You have a lot of things to say.
Oh yes,
And
right, correct.
right, like there are so many things that you need to say, but you just want to limit. But in this case, for any certification test, Sir Logan, you have to limit yourself or you have to limit your responses. And the basic standard or the standard of answering certification questions like OPIC, TOEFL, and IELTS would be
Mm,
what we call the pre-rep.
mm.
So,
What it means pre-lab?
so it means you have to give your point or you have to introduce,
Point.
you you have to give a reason,
Mm.
you have to give an example,
Ah yes. Oh.
and then the power of two, another reason,
Another reason.
another example,
Ah yes. And point
and then
again.
point. You have to go back to that.
Ah yes. So point. I touched point top and the bottom.
Exactly. So that's what you should remember when you are answering more complicated questions in OPIC. So let's say right now, Sir Logan, you are going to answer basic questions about you, your personal information, your work,
Mm.
your house, something like that.
Yeah, and
So
I have to make my introduce. It's just the sentences.
yes.
I didn't get.
Right, right. If you
Mm,
wanna, if you want to introduce or if you wanna have a good introduction, sir, the best introduction is to copy a part of the question. So, for example, mm, can you tell me about your neighborhood?
oh,
Can you tell me about your neighborhood? Describe how describe how your neighborhood looks looks like or describe the appearance of your neighborhood. So you can say um, let me tell you something about my neighborhood.
no.
uh well, it's just a guide, sir. So you can say let me tell you something about my neighborhood, or I am going to
Oh,
introduce my neighborhood
yeah, that's
to
the
give.
kind starting sentence, right?
Yes,
Mm,
right. To introduce yourself so that you will not feel confused or you will not get nervous on how to start your answer. You always have an introduction. So you can make an introduction and then you can make that introduction the conclusion of your answer so that you'll not have a hard
yes.
time.
Yes, thank you very much. You're very good tips. Right.
So, sir, um, you can send your answers to me through the grammar correction box. I have another um, I have another question for you actually, and I want to know how you answer this one. Um,
Okay, I will
when was
write him anything else without any rules. Then you please construct my sentences.
will do? Yes,
Yeah,
I will.
not only grammar correction, but just
The
some
construction.
yeah add the some decorate my
Uh,
answers, please.
Sure, sir. Yes, sir. I will. I will do that for you since we are starting. I know you already I know that you know how to answer the question, but let me help you. Let me help you with that. So this is the question, Sir Logan. When was the last time you had dinner with your family? What did you talk about?
Yeah, okay, I will do this homework
All
today or
right.
tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir. I will be waiting. So let's have more on Friday. Don't worry so much about it, sir. I know you can do it. Have a wonderful night, Sir
Yeah,
Logan.
thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.